wake up, I'm on your mind. I love the way you're inside, falling down just like me. Wake up, I'm on your ride. See the plant of stone, it's all night. In the whole of earth is long of the song, the room so dark, the day is breaking, we're all waking up. I could help if I tried. I wanna take your inside out and rearrange your heart. Wake up, I'm on your mind. Inserted in your unconscious to find. In the whole of earth, there's only you. You're the only way to be. When day is breaking, we're all waking up. We're all waking. If I had you, I'd never want another. If I had you, I'd never want more. If I had you, I'd never want another. If I had you, I'd never want more than that. Surrounding dark, like kids believe in something so bizarre. Thank you.
That is our own Brock Miller. Thank you so much for what you did. We really appreciate you. Thank you. Well, welcome Unity of Gainesville for an absolutely beautiful day, and we're so happy you decided to spend it with us. Thank you so much on this gorgeous day. First, I want to say we request that you silence your phone. If you haven't done that already, please do it. May this service bless each of you on your spiritual path. Those of you that are here in person, those of you that are joining us on Zoom or YouTube, and all of those who are with us in spirit. My name is Celeste Kroll, and I'll be guiding us through the beginning of this sacred service this morning. I want to know, are there any first-time visitors here this morning? And if there are, there's a special treat for you if you'll raise your hand. Any first-time visitor? Ooh, we have some. All right. Thank you very much for coming. And our prayer chaplain is going to give you a welcome packet. Online visitors may see our website at unitygainesville.org. I invite you now to stand up and let's say our vision, mission, and core values. And I don't know if they're going to be up there or not. If not, you can repeat after me because it's hard to see that when everybody's standing. All right, so the vision, centered in divine love and wisdom. We joyfully create a world united in positive spirituality. Is to align
the reason. And one of those reasons is to be reminded, right? Sometimes through the course of a week, you might just feel burdened by the world. And so in this place, you get a chance to open your heart and be seen just as you are. You get a chance to come into this space as you are, being told you are whole as you are. And so when we do this evocation and we say there is only love, that is resistance. That is power. So I invite you to take a cleansing breath. We sound the gong. I'm so used to saying gong, bowl. We sound the bowl, affirming first that there is only love. Repeat after me. There is only love. The second thing we're affirming today is if there is only love, then who are we? We are love, baby. Love is looking good today. We are love. We are the embodiment of it. In the old school unity days, we would say we are the hands and feet of God. Today we say we all of it, because that's all there is. And so we sound the bowl affirming that we are the expression of love. We sound the bowl a third and final time, affirming that if there is only love and we are the expression of love, then this morning's reminder is to take all of who we truly are into everything we experience. Repeat after me. I take all of who I am into everything I experience. As Brock plays, I invite you to just allow those words to sink deeper into your knowing. I take all of who I am into everything I experience.
If you should wonder, be not afraid. There's still the sun on the uglier days. You're still afloat when you're tossed in the waves. Won't pull you under, it's washing it all away. When the walls close in, draw me closer again. Seek and you'll find a sign in silence, calling you. I am inside your heart. How great thou art. If you should wind up lost in the cold, there's still a fire alive in your soul. You're not abandoned, no, you're not alone. When you get lost, there's a signal to call us home. When the door closes, draw me closer again. There is a voice divinely guided, calling you. I am inside your heart. How great thou art. When the door closes, draw me closer again. Seek and find a sign in silence, calling you I am. Calling you I am. Calling you I am.
All right, Brock. We got to have a concert up in here, okay? Okay, this is our moment when we celebrate what needs to be celebrated. And by that, I mean everything. Do we have a birthday in the house that happened last week? Any birthdays? What? Donald, 21. Yes, yes. Happy birthday. 68. Is it today? Okay, y'all. Okay. We got to do it. Brock, can you start us off?
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Donald. Happy birthday to you.
All right. We especially love birthdays here because, as the sage Bill says, it's better to have one than not have one, okay? Yes, happy birthday, happy birthday. Any other celebrations this week? Do we have any milestones, anniversaries, anything? Okay, I'm looking at a miracle right here. Saradna, can you please stand up? We love us some Saradna, okay? And Saradna is a pillar of our community, as we know. And we had some scary health challenges over the past couple weeks. So much so that Saradna's heart was doing some beautiful things and was like, is this okay? And the doctor said, it's okay. But the scary part was we didn't know what it was. And so it was a lot of prayers going up in a lot of different channels. And as always, you bounce back like the young, loving thing that you are.
I am.
We love you. That's it.
To love on you, you know? I have to be here to love on you.
You got to be here. This is our miracle. Yes, what you got, Kristen?
Eric and I met February 7th, 33 years ago.
All right. Yes, the love story. So Kristen said Eric and she met 35? 33 years ago. All right. On February 7th, which is yesterday. What you got? Hang on, wait for the mic. Listen, y'all, this is what we do. This is the for the people online.
Okay. So I had shared before that my organization was doing some outreach with the unhoused and delivering blankets and stuff. Yesterday I attended the Poverty 101 meeting going on in town, and someone else announced that I was doing that. And so now all those organizations that were doing that outreach are starting to collect blankets and stuff for me, and they're going to help me in my outreach. So I'm really excited about that.
Congratulations, Jesselyn. That's a reminder. You take one step, the universe takes 1,000. It's like, oh, you want to do that? Here we go. You want blankets for the unhoused? I got you. Congratulations. What we're going to do, y'all. Oh, come on, Sally. This is our time. Let's pass the mic. What you got?
It's for you to mention your play.
Okay, so I wasn't going to say anything. So y'all know I direct. I'm a filmmaker. I have a play that opened on Friday. I got to say, it's some of my best work, right? So the play is running all the way up until the day after Valentine's Day. Sally has a squad that's going today. But I'll be sure we pass information. I usually keep my art under the radar because I don't want y'all to be like, whoa, this is deep, Reverend Ryan. But just, I gotta say that my art is this is my art, right? This is my teaching, this in here. And so it expresses itself in a lot of different ways. And so for those of you who will see the play, you'll get a chance to see how it is embodied with a cast of 14 women using joy as resistance, right? And so I know in that space, my lane is to stay back and let them create, okay? I know my lane. So yes, thank you, Sally. Sally said, you got to get in there. Thank you. It is at the University of Florida. So one of my hats is I teach in the School of Theater and Dance. And so the play is in their major theater there at UF. Okay, we have many in our community who are also moving through a healing journey in the form of that body temple as well as through the grieving process. And so what we want to do in this moment is as we celebrate, we want to honor all those in our community who are moving through that journey. As we know, it comes in waves. There is no finish line. And so we want to give a little extra love to those of us, especially around this time of year where Valentine's and everybody's all lovey-dovey, right? We want to give a special love around those in our community who are feeling that sting, especially now. So in our evocation, we say there is only love. And we say we are the expression of love. If we embrace that to be true, we can send and receive the highest vibration of love that there is. So I'd like you to rub your hands together like you're getting ready for a good meal. And I want you to extend your hands to those around you. And the mere thought that you are sending love is doing it, okay? So I want you to repeat after me. We know you. We know you for who you truly are. God in expression. We celebrate you. We love you. And we wrap our arms around you on your sacred walk. All right, y'all keep those hands up and say hey to somebody across the room. Hey, girl, what's up? I still owe you that coffee. I know, I ain't forgot. I keep forgetting your name, but I'm going to ask it one more time, right? Y'all know how we do it. Okay. So we light this candle to honor this oneness. So this flame is a symbol that when one of us is celebrating, all of us are celebrating. And when one of us is moving through a healing journey, all of us are. Can we say, in the stillness, I know who I am. So
It is. So now we're moving on to community highlights. I want to mention the website again. There is so much information on our Unity website. That's unitygainesville.org. Amazing. Star is doing just a terrific job of trying to keep us informed at all times. Thank you so much, Star, for all that you do. So we also encourage people to read the weekly e-blast. There is so much information on the e-blast, and I'm not going to tell you about everything that's going on. I'm not doing it. There's 3 ways to get that information. Number 1 is the e-blast. You can tell I was a teacher. Number 2, there is a bulletin board outside as you walk in the church. Lots of information is on that bulletin board. Number 3 is down the hall, right in the hallway off the gathering room, is another bulletin board filled with information of what's going on. So again, those 3 places are for you. So I want you to do one of those 3, please. All right. But I will say, so there's many events going on at our church, more than ever. And did you know there's a daily one called Rise and Shine? I'm not saying anything more about it. You got to read to find out what that is. All right. And there's also on Tuesday a class a lot of people are going to, a really good class given by Christina. Not saying another word. You got to check it out. All right. And then that we have, there's a great book that Carla is reading. I'm reading that book and I love it. It's just so good. That's another class that you can join at any time, but you got to read the bulletin board and see what it is. I'm not telling you. All right. I'm going to keep it a secret and find out. All right. And so there's also a group of that just started for the people that are alone. It doesn't have to be just them, but it's activities to do. And they're going to be, Carla's one of the ones, and Marcy is another that's putting that together. And I'm hoping to get involved as well and do some outdoor activities that we can come here to church and have a lot of fun and do outdoor things together, enjoy things. So anyway, that's enough of that. I have great news about the deck. They're going to begin work on the deck this Wednesday. And they have hired extra people, so they hope to get it done in just 3 days. So I've got my fingers crossed, no rain. Let's hope that this happens. Yes, it was. I really pushed to get this deck, but it's happening. So our brand new deck, they're going to be working from 8 a.m. to 3:30 p.m. And then they will. Anyway, it's all going to work out. Really, is so excited about that. Now, a very important thing is coming up. This is our annual congregational meeting. It's going to be on February 22nd. Sunday starts at 1 o'clock. We will not have a love luncheon this year. Not this year, but that day. Instead, we're going to have pizza for those people that are going to be attending our annual meeting. This meeting is going to elect our new board members. And reports given on what's happened in the past year.
within himself felt the presence of God, his life was transformed. It wasn't because he listened to the conventional wisdom of his friends. It wasn't because he did certain steps in the synagogue. It was because of an unlocking that happened within. Because, y'all, the book of Job, he was cursing God. Job was frustrated. He was upset. How could you do this to me? And in all of that pain, when he went within, knowing that that God presence is right there, that firsthand relationship with that source. And what's the next thing he did, y'all? He prayed for his friends that condemned him, even in the midst of that loss. And then after that, he was restored. So Job can teach us a couple things. One, the importance of a firsthand relationship with that source. And second, even in the midst of difficulty, we're going to pray for those who, in our rational mind, don't deserve it. We are in a moment. Our world, our nation is in a moment where the most vulnerable among us are being targeted. Right now. And many of us, we are inundated with information that you would think information is power, but really what happens is the information actually weighs so heavily on our heart that we leave the experience of the TV or the phone or however we're consuming it with a sense of loss and powerlessness. Now, the truth is, every last one of us has something that we can contribute. I'm taking a class right now. My classmate, she is in her mid-80s. And what she does is 6 of them. They come together and they pray in her home. She lives in Pensacola. I have another classmate. She's retired. She's up in Massachusetts. She lives 30 minutes away from a detention center. And so she got with her friends and they made paper mache doves. And they just drove out there and just hung the doves on the trees. Some of us, in our own way, we may feel like, what is ours to do? What can we do? Because the narrative is it's outside of our control. It's too powerful. But what Job tells us is that is conventional wisdom. Conventional wisdom says, okay, well, that's what it is. Deal with it. Here are the steps. If it doesn't look like this kind of protest, or if it doesn't look like this kind of silence, throw your hands up. That's conventional wisdom. Also, conventional wisdom reminds us that these moments have been happening across many in the political spectrum, right? This moment is different because we see. We know. When we see and we know, what do? We got to act different. So Job found that sense of clarity from within. He didn't get it from an external source. What was his to do didn't come from outside of himself. It wasn't from a friend. It wasn't from a priest. That clarity about what was his to do came from within. Our contribution might simply be a prayer. How we offer is in this gathering. At the top of service in our prayer, I reminded us that there was a lot of effort that went into us being in this room right now. Before this morning, you decided to come today. Some of us kind of rolled out of bed and said, oh yeah, I'll go to Unity. But many of us, we knew we were coming here today. I want y'all to consider the potency of that energetic force. So in other words, you set an intention long before you moved in that way. Does that make sense, y'all? Einstein teaches us that energy is neither created nor destroyed. That process that brought us here physically began long before 11 o'clock. Does that make sense, y'all? It happened long before 9:30 or however long it took you to drive here. It happened long before you woke up and ironed your clothes or whatever it is you had to do to prepare to be here. Long before. And for some of us, we knew we were coming here a week ago. I need us to consider that is energy. The mere intention, the thought, I am going to go to that place, is energy, is concentrated, pointed energy that combusts into this. So when we pray, what do y'all think happens? All of that energy, all of that thought, all of that intention that said, I'm going to go in that community. I want to be in the presence of those who are striving for a higher, better version of themselves. I'm going to be reminded that I am an expression of the divine as I am. I'm going to that place, whether it's online or here. And then guess what, y'all? This doesn't stop here because this lives on the internet. And somebody somewhere watches this service, however long from now, and that pull towards something higher is happening then. We are a part of a continuum. So when we say we are an expression of the divine, that there is only love, and that the divine lives through us, with us, is us. And when we say we're going to send a prayer, I need us to remember, as Reverend Carla reminds us, that worry is a prayer for something you do not want. Right? Y'all see these eyebrows? That's a thought. My goodness. If that doesn't change things, oh, okay, let me get my foot off the gas. Am I making sense? If that doesn't change things, our mere thought, the worry, is a prayer for what we do not want to experience. And then what happens? We end up experiencing it because we've been praying for it. And then we're like, man, why are we experiencing it? And we're experiencing it more because we're still praying for it. I know y'all know what I'm talking about. And so what does Job tell us from the Hebrew scriptures and the Christian Bible? Job says, my man went within. Not an external force, not something outside of himself, but from within, this is mine to do. And for my classmate, 6 of them, they pray. There are many of us in this space, we pray. We got a prayer clinic right after service. There's prayer happening, okay? And some of us, guess what? I need us to remember that prayer and meditation isn't just, folding your legs and palms up. Meditation is looking at the sunset. I love Celeste. Meditation is gardening. My girl is meditating, okay? Where's Terry at? Terry with her horses? That's a meditation, y'all. Because it's mindfulness. It's in the presence. And in the presence of that moment, we are actively expressing the highest version of ourselves. We are contributing to the greater good in that moment, in that now. Job got some stuff for us. When we look at this text as neutral, there are many stories in it that can apply to our moment. We can use a metaphysical approach, or we can use a myotic approach, which is what we've just done. We've looked at the story of Job and connected it to 2026. And the answer is, we know what is ours to do as long as we go within. When? All the time. It's easier to stay in it as opposed to trying to get in it. If you stay ready, you don't got to get ready. Okay? Okay, y'all. There's been a lot that was said this morning, right? A lot. A lot that was sung. The reminder of who I am. Our affirmation this month, is in the stillness, I know who I am. A lot has been said this morning. But the thing that threads all of it is a feeling tone. And it's in that feeling tone of clarity we're going to go in. What is ours to do? In this moment, sometimes resting is ours to do because we got to be recharged. Sometimes what is ours to do is to just simply breathe and be in the presence. Because we are contributing. We are counterbalancing what feels like what is in flux. That's stillness. I invite you to take a cleansing breath. And if it's your practice, we're going to close our eyes and we're going to do what Charles Fillmore said, which was to go within, and what we now say as a mini meditation. And I just simply want you to breathe and be present with the stillness that is. In this divine moment, we affirm that we are a part of a majestic unfolding, and that where we are, as we are, is exactly where we're supposed to be. And that the love that is concentrated in this room, we send it out, knowing that love is all there is. And for all those in our community, most vulnerable among us, may they know and feel their love. May they know that God is with them where they are. And they themselves, where they sit, are an expression of their Most High, as they are here and now. And we affirm that what is ours to do, we see clearly. We know it. We affirm it as so, by saying, and so it is. So it is. We got some work to do, y'all. Sometimes it's just breathing, right? That's the work sometimes. I'm just going to breathe. I'm going to watch the Super Bowl and breathe, okay? Whatever the thing is, we got some work to do, okay? All right. We're going to take our offering, whatever it is we have to give, and we're going to place it over our heart. And we're going to bless it. And repeat after me. Divine love expressed in me and through me blesses all that I have, multiplies all that I give, and all that I receive. And so it is. As the kiddos are on the way, just a quick reminder, every first and third Sunday, immediately after service, we have a prayer clinic. So if you're interested in learning how to do affirmative prayer, this is the best place to be in the city. Thank you, Gia.
This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine.
Hey, Alex, what y'all do?
We talked about the Olympics and we colored Olympic pictures because Miss Gwen had to step out because her husband had a little bit of a fall. Yeah.
So we're going to give a special prayer for Miss Gwen and her husband. Can we stand? So before we bless the kiddos, we're going to do a special prayer for Miss Gwen. All right. So we're going to just open our hands and extend them out. And Miss Gwen's husband, she's his primary caretaker, as many of us know. And so he's had some particular health challenges over these several years. And so Miss Gwen, she comes every single Sunday, and her form of love and service is for the kids, but she's carrying her own journey. So this prayer is both for Miss Gwen and for her husband. Carla, can I put you on the spot?
And as we breathe, we just use our power of imagination and we see this. Every caregiver that is touching Miss Gwen's husband is the hands of God. Touching every part that needs healing, that needs attention, that needs the light of understanding. And so we see this light around them both in love, with all of the knowledge that they have. They know that Jesus Christ heals. And so it is. Amen.
So it is. Okay, y'all. Did y'all have fun with Miss Gwen?
Yeah.
What you do?
We colored Olympics pictures and celebrating Olympics Day.
All right. What we miss?
And it's Black History Month.
That's right. That's right. How about you, baby? Anything for you? No? She is over it, okay? She said, I'm done, okay? All right. We're going to rub our hands together. I need a picture of this, okay? We're going to rub our hands together and bless our kiddos in front of us, nieces and nephews near and far. And we're going to use this blessing. So let's read together. Children, you are perfect just the way you are. The divine, magnificent outpicturing of Source. Everything you desire is yours because you and God are one. All right. We love you. We love you. We
really, really love you.
All right, y'all, let's circle up. Bernice, can you kick us off? The light of God surrounds us. We are light. The love of God folds us. We are love. The power of God protects us. We are power. The presence of God watches over us. We are presence. Wherever we are, God is, because we are divine and all is well. All right, y'all, if we can look at the camera in the back of the room, we have loved ones who are unable to be here. We see you as whole and happy, and we can't wait to wrap our arms around you. All right, y'all, have a good week.